Hi, and welcome to another episode of Van Wilder and Dusty's Adventures.
G'day viewers. So, today Tanya and I have decided to do something a little bit out of the ordinary for me, I don't know about Tanya, but for me definitely. So we're just sitting around the house doing nothing, and then we're like, come on, let's just put the caravan on and let's just drive off and decide where we're going. So we done that. 15 minutes later we're on the road, and it's like, where are we actually going? So we just sort of started heading up Hume, and then I rang a mate, and he's like, what about Murchison? So we're like, oh yeah. So we had a look on Wikicamps, and there seems to be a few places there, but we're not sure whether we'll be able to get into any of them, because the reviews sort of say there's big ruts and stuff and in the entries, so we'll wait and see. So that's where we're heading at this point. Yeah, I don't even know if not, there is a caravan park there, but who knows if that's got vacancies. But we're just going to wing it. If not, we'll keep driving to somewhere else. Like, we'll use Wikicamps and see where else there is. But yeah, we'll keep you posted, and yeah, fingers crossed there is something at Murchison. We're just going for one night, but we've just stopped at Nagambie now, because we just drove off. We didn't have any food or anything, so we didn't grab literally nothing. Like, I know there's still some beers and stuff in the fridge from our last trip, but that's it. Like, that's all I know that's in the fridge is just beer. So we're stopped here now at Nagambie. Tanya's just run into IGA. Who knows what she's going to come out with, so I got no idea what I'm going to get for dinner tonight. But that's okay, it's only one night. I'm sure I won't starve. But yeah, we'll keep you posted and see what happens. Just wing it. Alright, so we've been to one place, and the reviews on Wiki weren't great, saying it was like quite rutted out. And then we got talking to a local, and he told us about this spot. But we've pulled up, and there's a massive puddle here, so we're not sure. He told us just to look for this cattle grate. Now, there is a cattle grate here, but once again, it's come down here, it's quite rutted out. But we'll just go for a walk first, and yeah, see what this place is like. It's quite steep. It probably doesn't show it on the camera, but it does look quite steep. It'd be good if we could get down here, because the river's down here. So yeah, let's have a look, and I'll keep you posted. Quite a few. There is a lot of ruts, but we should be able to dodge some of those, I think. Hope. But we'll have a look, and I'll keep you posted. Alright, so a bit of a dilemma. We could probably get in here, I think, but there's a whole heap of bogans down there. The one spot that is good on this side of the river, there's about, how many bogans down there?
50.
And like
Dogs.
Lots of dogs, so that's not going to be very peaceful tonight, I'm tipping. So, change of plan. We haven't decided what our change of plan is yet. So yeah, I'll show you this hill that we would have had to come down that. Yeah, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but yeah, it was pretty steep, but I think it'd be okay. Anyway, we'll come up with a plan. This was plan B, now we're going to have to look for plan C. So stay tuned.
But not.
Alright, so we're adopting plan C now, which is we've decided we're going to push on and go to Euroa, so this road's terrible. Another 30 minutes up the road, and we're going to go to the Euroa Caravan Park. It's got great reviews, and I've heard from other people that it's good, so people I know personally, so we're going to go there and see if we've got a spot even. We haven't rang, but we're just going to wing it. But I've got a question for everyone. Now this has been a question of mine for a long time. So, and it pisses me off a little bit. What's with the caravanners? Do we wave or we don't wave? Because some people wave, some don't. And you get sick to death of waving to people and they just ignore you. So, last trip I decided no more waving. Just because I've got a caravan attached doesn't make us friends. Alright, so so my way of thinking about it is, if I didn't have a caravan on, you wouldn't wave to me. As soon as I put my caravan on the back, I drive along, people want to wave to me because they've got a caravan too. We're not friends. So I'm just putting it out there. I'm not waving to no one anymore. Alright? So let me know in the comments whether you're a waver, you're not a waver, or does it also piss you off? Because it pisses me off, so I'm just not waving. Alright, so if you see me on the road, I'm not waving to you, alright, so don't waste your time. Alright, so we did get a spot, an unpowered site. Now the caravan's split up into two separate sections, so because we just want unpowered, they send you off and back around the road and come across to the other half. It's like across the other side of the river. Yeah, hold on, I can't reach. But so we've got to go in here and then we'll try and find our site and then we'll show you after that, but I've got to hop out now. Alright, so we finally arrived at Euroa Caravan Park. Got just a non-powered site for the night. Even reverse the caravan in, which is a big effort for me. Now, what was it, Tanya? How much?
35.
35 for the night. No power, no water, but that's fine. We're only here for a night. But the caravan park looks quite nice. Quite busy. This area looks like it's not busy, but there's heaps of vans. Yeah, and there's some that are concrete pads that are, and they back onto a little creek over here, but we'll show you around. And yeah, quite nice. We're just gonna, town's only like what, 200-300 metres away. We'll go the long way and walk into town, show you around. So like I said earlier, the park's split up into two sections. So we come round to this section. This is on the other side of the river. But yeah, it's a really nice caravan park. So when we first come in, there's a just over here is where is it? Just over there is where you drive in and pay and everything. But then once we said we wanted non-power, he's like, go out and around and onto the other side of the river, and which we're over there somewhere. And yeah, it's really nice. Like, it's well kept. Yeah, it's really cool. We haven't stayed in many caravan parks. Like, this is only the third one I've stayed in, and two of those was the same caravan park on two separate occasions. So, but yeah, pretty cool, and it's dog friendly. So, yeah, some cabins and stuff here. Yeah, seems to be plenty of people at Kitchen. But yeah, the river's cool.
So there's a little site there. How nice is that site?
Jeez. The little sausage dogs with their attitude. So, we just come for this walk in town. This is not the first low bridge that we've encountered today, because when we come from Murchison before, oh my god, I need to duck down to get under it. Yeah, so we were coming from Murchison, and there was a bloody bridge, and it was 2.3 high, and I'm like, oh Jesus, how am I going to get the caravan under that, because I think we're at about 3 metres. And then there was roadworks everywhere, so it freaked me out a little bit. Didn't know which way to go to get to the caravan park, so we had to stop and figure that out. But have a look at this. Now this is an omen. Alright, because as you all know, I'm a Collingwood supporter, and next week we play in the prelim, so have a look at that. That's an omen, if you ask me. Home of the Magpie. Now the next thing is, I've got a question for everyone. Do you know, further down south, magpies are, I think they're white and black, and then when you come further north, they're black and white, or vice versa. I can't remember which way it is, but I know that sounds stupid, but it's something. Once you take note of it, you'll notice the colour difference. But this is an omen, if you ask me. Go the Pies. So we're just walking into town, and as you can see, the park, it's maintained magnificently, like it's beautiful. Now there's this is the creek, or whatever you want to call it, that goes up through the caravan park, and it's got this like floodgates or whatever they are. I'm not sure what they are, but and then I'm looking over here. Now there's a ramp there, and I'm thinking, well, I know people catch fish in this other park. Like, I've seen them catch very hot up there in the past on other videos. So, and then I'm looking at this ramp, but it's not actually a ramp for probably us to walk on, because I see inside here there's little, you might be able to see there's structures in there, but then I see over here there's a sign, it's a fish ladder. So that's how the fish get into the upper part of the river over here. Like, how cool. Yeah, it's a fish ladder. That's the sign. Yeah, so if you want to pause it, you'll have a read there if you can. A little bit faded, but yeah, fish ladder, and you can see them how they go up. That's how they get upstream. Just another piece of cool or useless information that everyone might want to see. Alright, so we're set. We've been for a walk into town, went to the pub, had a quick beer at the pub, support the locals. Now we've come home, got TV going, watch the footy, see who the Pies are playing next week, because the winner of this game tonight plays us. Got a bit of dinner going on the weather, bit of just some snags and some potatoes, just some bread, nice simple dinner. Then we can settle in, find out who's playing the Pies. Good morning, everyone. So last night, I had a reasonable sleep. Went to bed, had a reasonable sleep. The only problem was Caravan Park. Obviously, it's in town. Someone was having a party, weren't they? So you could hear doof music all night, which that's not the Caravan Park's fault. Caravan Park was pretty good, or really good, but the music. Tanya said she had a shit sleep. I woke up at 5, couldn't get back to sleep because of this doof music, and then crazily enough, at like 7, they turned it off. It's like, are you for real? We're all awake now. That's what time people get up, and they turn the music off. So I don't get it. But anyway, not the end of the world. Lucky we're only staying one night. Who knows whether it happens on a regular basis there. But the next thing is, and I've thought about this for a while, is on YouTube, everyone goes to a bakery, right? Always. Everyone gets a pie. Now, what happened to the poor old pasty? You go into a bakery, you can only ever see, like, there's only ever like a couple of pasties in there. There's like 20 varieties of pies and 2 pasties. That's it, a vegetable pasty and a normal pasty. Now, I'm going to start reviewing pasties because a few weeks ago when we went up to Mungo, on the way back out, we stopped at, it was Gold Bakery, and it was probably the best pasty I've ever eaten in my life, in my opinion. So, today we've stopped at the Euroa Bakery, and I've got my pasty with sauce, and I'm going to review this pasty because I think the pasty gets a raw deal. Why does no one buy pasties? Let me know why no one buys pasties. I don't know why. So let's have a look at this pasty in a minute, and I'll review it for you. Alright, so let's try this pasty and see if it's as good as Gold. Try and not get sauce down me jumper home. Pastry's alright. Not bad so far. Bit too much crunch in the vegetable. So
Smells good.
yeah, it tastes good. The flavour's good, but there's probably a bit too much crunch in the veg. Anyway, so we'll give this on a 7. So on the way back, we'd heard that there's like a hot rod show or something on at Nagambie, so we thought we'd swing by and have a look because it's a cracking day here. So we come along to this hot rod show. We'll have a look around, and we might leave this episode here and leave you with some photos of some whatever we see inside, some cool cars or something, I'm guessing. So we'll leave it there, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks on our next trip. So stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.